We are live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Phandalin by Night here on Vancouver by Night. Thank you for joining us. We took a little bit of a family break last week, but we're glad to be back this week. We are dropping into the middle of some action as our two parties are about to converge in the Cragmaw hideout of the local goblin gang. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, some number of sessions ago, it was just my gyms. It was just ladies' night here on the stream, and we did this amazing. They stormed the Cragmaw hideout, and then we had just a one-on-one session with me and the eye candy of the show, Mike, obviously, and he also ended up, well, just getting into the cavern, but I'm sure we'll take it by storm as soon as now that he is able to. But first, before we actually start playing, let me introduce everybody. So we will go up. One from me is she plays our tiefling, Denny.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nikki. I'll be playing Denny, he, him. I am a tiefling bard, and I play the banjolele, but not very well. So
Awesome, thank you. And sorry, I'm just trying to get my Zoom windows straight so that I know what I'm talking about. Up above Nikki is Mike, the eye candy.
Mike, apparently eye candy, but I'm not a gem. I'm just candy. Yeah. He, him, playing Sangane, also known as Velen, also known as Thundersoul. He, him. And he has no idea where the hell he is. So
yeah, that's awesome. With a longtime NPC, very old elven NPC that he is with. We'll go over to Sarah Prime.
Hello, my name is Sarah Prime. I play Graja Rage Rock, the half-orc barbarian, she, her for both of us. And I'm ready to take this on. Let's freaking do this.
Yeah, potentially first boss battle, you guys. Like this is big deals. Beneath Sarah is Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda, she, her. I am playing Whimsy, the tiefling warlock with some self-esteem issues regarding being a warlock. And he is ditching the main boss battle to go and rescue his wolves.
Love it. And beneath Amanda is Najra.
Hey everyone, I'm Najra, she, they. I play Jard, the Fire Genasi monk. She, they too, and let's kick some ass.
Awesome. I am so excited to have this group. So, as mentioned, they have converged in this Cragmaw Castle, and so what I want to do is I want to start with our bigger group and kind of see what their plan is, because when last we had met them, oh, I gotta scroll way up in my DM notes. Whimsy had talked the wolves into joining them in their quest for vengeance because their fallen friend had died at the hands of these goblins. And to be fair, like these wolves, these wargs were not treated very well. And so they quickly packed up with Whimsy and agreed to get some vengeance. And the wolves accepted him. The wolves accepted Whimsy fully into their pack. The group carefully made their way upstream, but didn't quite do so quietly enough, and a guard spotted them running to begin a flood trap as this roaring current tried to sweep them downstream. They did manage to make it right to the edge where Jart did some dope monk shit and flipped off the old bridge, coming around for the flanking of the goblins. One of the goblins did manage to call for backup, and as Graja had given like a full-on Glasgow kiss, like a full headbutt to one of them, a large bugbear appeared and started shouting orders as more goblins came running out of another area of the cave. The wolves were called back by Whimsy, but he could hear them whelping and seemingly in some kind of trouble themselves. And that is where we had left our gems, and where we had left Thunder Soul, Sangane, the newly named Sangane, was just as they had descended from like a chimney spout into this cavern. In a different part, you guys can all of our viewers can see the whole screen or the whole map, so you can see where they are still separated by quite a bit. So we'll get into that. So let me start first. Graja, Jart, Whimsy, Denny, what are you guys going to do as this bugbear appears and starts shouting orders?
I'm gonna turn the bugbear in fire.
Okay.
Gonna light them up from where I am. I'm not gonna get closer.
Okay. So your intentions as a group are to engage the bugbear and these goblins. Whimsy?
Whimsy was just getting ready to go and rescue his wolves because he heard them yelping in the distance, and now he's
Yes.
worried for them.
So I'm going to give you guys just a free action here. Jart, you see this bugbear yelling out these orders. Whimsy, you're hearing the wolves. I'm going to give you guys just like a free action here of trying to decide what you're going to do.
Whimsy's
You going
gonna.
after the wolves? You going after the bugbear?
Whimsy's bolting after the wolves.
So Graja and Denny, you guys see Jart like get ready to take on this bugbear, and like running in front of your vision, you see Whimsy shoot off over the bridge and down the hallway.
Zoom. Please.
Well, guess it's just us now, but okay. And I kind of like I'm trying to figure out where I am in relationship to Jart.
So
I'm
you
right
are
there.
here. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Denny had like flung himself up on top of these rocks.
Yes.
And Jart is over here.
Okay. So I kind of Graja wants to shout to Jart, and just be like, I'm assuming that diplomacy is not an option here.
I'm kind of not good at that.
I'm trying to be better. That's all that I'm asking. But as she's doing this, she's like hefting her great axe and like preparing for the battle. Do I hear what the bugbear is saying? Like what the orders sound like, or is it a language I don't understand possibly?
Two things. One, Mike, your camera's super blurry. Two, Graja, do you speak Goblin?
I don't.
You hear
okay.
him. I mean, there are some
Fair
clear nonverbal communications that are also being delivered here. He is pointing at you guys, yelling angrily. It's kind of clear to pick up the subtext here that he is ordering them to attack you guys.
Okay, so Graja then will just shout after that little like check in with Jart, and she'll say to them, all right, we can do this. Denny? And I'm kind of like looking up.
Denny is still a little concerned that his banjolele got wet, so he was taking a moment to just kind of make sure that it was dry. And he's going to turn very dramatically to the bugbear and go, well, let's go fuck this guy up, I guess.
Okay, we made our decision.
Awesome. Okay, so in that case, what I am going to do is get everybody to roll initiative, including Sangane. And we will like switch. We're gonna attempt to switch back and forth in the action. That's what we're gonna do.
Nat 20.
Yay!
I just realized my dice are over here. 1 second.
I'm rolling my new jar die.
Oh, no Jart dice.
We'll see, we'll see. Don't betray me, you're new. That's good.
Well,
It's a 16 for me.
I got an 8.
Okay. Mike, or sorry, Sangane.
all right, 1 sec.
Oh, no problem. Whimsy.
Whimsy
Young
is
King.
taking forever to roll. Unnatural 20.
Hey.
Let's go.
Denny.
I had an 8.
Thank you, Graja.
21, actually.
21. Jart.
16.
Dirty 20.
Hey,
Oh,
We
yes.
did really good.
you guys.
We got to continue
are,
this.
Killing that. Okay, let's roll for these guys here.
Natural 1. Natural 1. Actually, no, don't waste this.
Well, we're pretty beat up. Like,
All right, so I'm just going to Sangane, what is your or Thunder Soul? We're gonna settle on something for
Sure.
consistency. Thunder Soul, what is your dexterity modifier?
+1.
Whimsy, what is your dexterity modifier?
More than
+2.
Okay, so Whimsy first. Boom. Boom. Okay, the turn order is ready to go. Graja, you are up first.
Alrighty. Let's just take a look here. So, I would like, that's not,
Were you in a rage last time?
I believe, that's a great question.
I think you
I
were,
have
but
an
then you
answer.
stopped when
I-
the before the bugbear came. I think.
That is what I thought, that I had stopped it right as they had, like, approached. So I will go ahead and do that as my bonus
Okay.
action to fly into a rage.
Sure.
And then I'm going to...
Whimsy, you're on deck.
I'm going to move... I want to get closer to these opponents here.
Sure. Would it be helpful to you guys if I clear off the dead tokens?
That would be great. That would be super. Thank you. So I'm trying to think. If I was here, I can move 30. So each square is 5.
yeah.
Correct.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm just gonna position myself right here. I'm trying to do the little ping. Yeah, right there. Is that works?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm I'm facing these 2 goblins here, and I am going to with my great axe, I would just like to make a horizontal swing to potentially hit both of them.
God damn.
Okay. So how that'll work is if you do enough damage, it will carry over to the other one.
Gotcha. Makes
You with
total
me?
sense.
Okay.
Oh yeah, completely. So I shall roll to hit.
You shall.
I shall. Here we go. God, no. 10.
As you're like raging and like froth is forming around your tusks, you're like, wait a second. If I and you like go like Winona Ryder, that gif of her like at the Emmys trying to like look
Yes.
at and figure out, and like the
Yes.
math things are flying around, and you're like, I wonder if I could set up my axe to do this. And and then you're like, oh, wait, I have to swing it. And as you go, you just don't, you're horizontal, which is great. Your math you didn't carry the one. And so you're about a foot too high. And you just go like right over the top of them.
Sure. Sure. I get it.
Intimidating tempo.
Yeah. Graja's just a little distracted.
One of those goblins definitely lost his man bun. You just sliced it right
Yeah,
off.
that's right.
Goodbye.
Out. The little like, it's like a pencil bun, but it's like bone that's holding it up, and the bones go flying.
Yes, I love that. So good.
That's what
The
happened.
man bun.
That is canon now.
It is now.
Go ahead and put that into the Lost Wines of Phandelver. You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't believe there is anything else I can do, so I think my turn's over.
Okay, that I should ask. Is there anything more you can do? Because I'm sure there's lots you'd like to do.
Oh yeah, there's lots
That's
of things
it.
I'd like to do. I'd like to hit the goblins, but
Yeah, look,
the dice don't agree.
That's okay. Whimsy, and then Thundersoul, you're on deck.
Whimsy's pretty sure no one can see him, so he's going to do a quick glance over his shoulder. Moderately sure no one can see him, so he's going to blast that guy.
Sure, go for it.
Head. That guy. There we go.
Oh,
With
true.
some Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
which is now agonizing. So,
Denny, can you just roll me a perception check at disadvantage? Because you're like hanging on to a rock, you're trying to dry your banjolele. Jart and Graja are intercepting some bugbears.
no, this just doesn't happen.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah. Your
Well,
banjolele, it might warp as it dries. Like, that's concerning.
No.
No.
You might need to put some thought into that. Sorry, Whimsy, what'd you roll there?
A 6, but that's a natural one.
Hey.
Which jives because he's crossed water in the last bit, and that
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is one of those moments where as a DM, no matter how much prep you do, it's never enough. Give me just a second here. I'm going to pull up a wild magic table.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just a random wild
Oh
magic
no.
table.
Even I know what that is.
Googling wild magic table, and we're going to pick a random one
I love it.
that has never been vetted by me.
Oh,
So-
no.
Oh
Oh,
lord.
no, I'm a
Let's
llama.
do it. Yes, let's
Oh,
go.
no.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Oh, dear.
Could
Oh
you
wait.
please roll your percentage dice?
Oh, dear. Whimsy, no. Oh.
Whimsy, yes. Did that roll? Why are you rolling?
What? And then, Whimsy said something about agonizing. What does that?
It does extra damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
It adds, if I remember correctly, it adds his charisma modifier to the.
Yeah,
the D10.
+3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when he gets to
So,
level at least
Whimsy,
got like
as
3.
you go to unleash this, there's like a certain amount of water that just drips out of your sleeve,
Oh no.
and you're like, oh no, oh no.
Oh, no.
And it just suddenly hits you, all of these stories you remember hearing from when you were a child, and how crossing water can affect that. Did it roll your percentage yet?
19.
19. Hey, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened.
Oh, good.
That's
Yay.
okay. I'm just gonna look this spell up. Good job, man. 19 is a great one. Can you give me 3 attack rolls, all with your magic, like spell attack bonus?
Oh boy.
Give me 3.
Just
Just a d20 with your spell attack bonus.
that is a +5 and just a D20.
Sorry about any freezing on the video here. My OBS is a little bit just having a glitch, so I'm trying to work it out.
That's okay. Do we need to pause for a second?
Just a hot second while everybody's like rolling. It's frozen in the views, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it.
No problem.
Like it's just frozen on the.
Hey, yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, Amanda looks really great with all those
the cursors
all over.
Yeah, we're just like, okay, I'm just going to.
Mike has one right here.
Yeah.
And Graja's are like, they kind of also look like tusks. So.
Hey.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. One more. All right. What? Nonsense.
Okay, maybe that. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Great. Awesome. So Whimsy, D20.
Sorry, it's still tabulating my many rolls because it takes forever.
That's okay. And always feel free. I don't know that I've said this before. Always feel free. Like you can just use dice if you have dice. Like I trust you guys.
Your trust is horribly misplaced.
Look, you know
That was your
yourself.
first
If
mistake.
you need to roll to keep yourself honest, I'm not judging.
Well, it's just my dice are in the other room, and
It's fine.
right.
I mean,
well, that
I'd
last
be
dice
happy
is
to
really
roll.
I'm a 100% goblin. I got customs.
Yeah, I have an entire lunchbox full of dice. It's a problem. I can't stop. I have so many sets.
Yeah, I have the with the different pockets.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Mine's just a mess.
Yeah.
It's just dice after dice after
And
dice.
shout out, let's all do a shout out to our dice makers. This is from the Kakapopo trading card game Kickstarter.
Ooh.
Look at how pretty those
Oh my
are.
God, those are so
Those
nice.
are
Size of those things.
They're
dope.
massive. They're like dire sized, and
Dire dice.
they are so pretty. Graja, did you have
Dire
those
dice.
custom made? Or sorry, not Graja, Najra, did you have those custom made for you?
Yeah, and like if you want them, these were $10 per set because of
Oh.
money
10?
exchange.
Wow.
Living in a third world country has its advantages. So, and these were by Master Dice Columbia.
Ooh, should post a link.
Awesome.
Yeah,
$10 a set's actually really good.
That's a really good price.
I mean, shipping probably to Canada, friends.
well, shipping is about $15.
Well,
whereas
okay.
Many
That's not
sets
bad.
is like $15
Then-
for a box this size.
But they're
And we-
custom.
Then we
Yeah.
order bulk.
That's
We
pretty
order
cool.
a custom order of a lot of them, and we send up to one address, and then we ship
Yeah.
them out.
Be fine.
So that's definitely an option.
That is awesome. Yeah, definitely send the link.
All right, I'm gonna roll the last few
Okay.
just with the dice because that is taking forever. So we've got with the spell, the 5 points of spell.
Yep.
18, 17, 24, 20, 14.
Holy crap.
Okay. They hit. That's great. So as you send these three rays, these three scorching rays across,
I thought you said 5. Okay.
sorry, 3, it's okay. They all would have hit, it didn't matter. These 3 scorching rays across the bridge. It's 2d6 fire damage per ray and all 3 hits. So 66. Way to go. Scorching ray, y'all. 2nd level spell. Don't sleep on it.
But
Dang.
No joke.
that was supposed to be an Eldritch Blast.
It's not an auto hit, but the damage is brilliant.
Yeah.
So
This game went from like whimsy no to whimsy yes.
Whimsy, do it again.
This
We
is
need that
definitely
in
a
a
whimsy F
t-shirt.
moment.
Whimsy.
Yeah, this is whimsy. I can't believe you did that, and just like snapping. Like, this is
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much.
And also, this goblin was running away to try and get reinforcements. He was already injured.
Yeah.
And they only have 7 hit points to begin with. So
overkill.
if we want to skip you the math, let's assume that as your scorching rays go shooting across the bridge, they just eviscerate this dude. Like, there's not a body for you to loot. He just
I mean, she could
know?
roll. No, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
and
there's
he
no way.
is
Injured.
dead, hardcore dead. However, because they're scorching rays, and because it's wild magic, I will also say that it reveals to you, oh, wait, only if I click the reveal button, a huge part of that bend that you're going to come to. So cool beans. That was an epic turn. Is there anything else you can do?
For the rest of my turn, because I moved over there as a free action, right?
Well, you moved over there, yeah, during the free action, correct?
Right. So I'm gonna continue running down that hallway.
Absolutely.
Wolves to rescue.
Absolutely. Thunder Soul.
Well, all I'm hearing is wolves and sounds of fighting. So
Right. Okay. Yes, that's right. So let me flip over to where you are.
and I
So-
have a boot knife.
Yes. Fiesta drops down in front of you.
And no magic.
And you can see the like sparks and fire that come off of her special bow. And as she's kind of surveying the scene, and you can see as well, what you see, I'm glad my reveal area is still open. What you see is that you guys are on a raised bit, and it kind of goes down a little. There is a lower area to this. Is a big cavern. You are on a raised bit of it, and it goes down. Strikingly, what you see is a human male, stripped of most of his possessions if he had them in the first place, chained to a post, and he looks like he's been pretty significantly tortured. You can hear a goblin yelling into the darkness, whatever that looks like. You hear the sounds of wolves yelping and growling, and you hear some sort of combat or chaos. Yeah, that's what you see.
Can I move up on this goblin?
Of course. Yeah, if you've got the movement, you can. So the goblin is
And how far down is how high up are we?
you're about, as you get closer there, you're about 10 feet up. Are you trying to go quietly? Like, do you want him to know that you're there?
Yes.
Okay, roll a stealth check for
I
him.
mean, it's gonna end up the same for him anyway, but I might as well try to do it sneaky like.
Sure.
16.
he rolled a 15, so that's brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can kind of position yourself behind this this little rock here, and
I'm gonna
get
Sparta kick him off the cliff.
absolutely you can. You get right behind him, and as you do, you hear the chains kind of jangle a little bit as this human his one eye is like swollen shut. He's got blonde or like gray matted, it's just like matted like blood and dirt, and he kind of blinks at you like he can't believe what he's seen just as you full on Sparta kick this dude. Go ahead and make me, what do you want to call that? Athletics, unarmed strike, what do you want that to be?
Making an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Man, don't call it a comeback.
Man, come on.
That's a 16.
Yeah, that will hit him. And he is yeeted forward
4 points of
down
damage.
these steps.
Yeah.
Give me a d6 roll, please.
D6. 3.
And he gets yeeted forward. And now from where you're standing, you can see, come on now. Don't play me like that.
Yeah.
You see the rest of what is a little cavern of these goblins grabbing little short bows or crossbow scimitars, and they seem to all be kind of while they're grabbing something, their focus is this way, and they are starting to run towards whatever this is. And as your gaze kind of pans over, you would have known what it was anyway, but you see like the snarling of these gigantic wolves as they are trying to like break through what is a small stone. Like it's a little bit too small for them to pass through, and so you can see their jaws snapping. But the one that's in the front that's trying to get through has taken like several arrows to his muzzle, and they seem to be trying to fight back before these wolves can break through.
I don't have any movement left. I don't have any other actions left. Could I free action or bonus action a quick little thing? I've got the coins, fish them out of my pocket real quick, jam them into the earth, and say, seriously, now would be the time to show me what you're giving me.
Yeah, that's a bonus action for sure. We'll say that that's a bonus action for you to take a.
I just gotta crouch down because I have no movement left. Hopefully they don't see me with their short bows.
Are you trying to hide that action from Viesa?
I'm behind the rock.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
So,
like,
yeah, generally, sort of a.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Sure. So you kneel down, grabbing these coins out of your pocket and shoving them into what you can only hope is dirt. The smell slightly implies otherwise.
Right.
But as I'm glad that made Nigel laugh. And as you do, you kind of call out, roll a religion check for me.
Oh shit. This isn't gonna go well.
Remember, you are proficient in religion.
Oh.
So you can add your proficiency bonus. I haven't created your feat for you yet.
Did I add two? All right, so add proficiency on top of 13 and be 15.
Hey, that'll work. That's okay for a second level character.
Wait.
You do feel this kind of surge and almost this prestidigitation of the not dirt off of your hand as you stand up, and you do feel you do feel slightly protected or imbued or favored, whatever you'd like to call that. And you regain 2 spell slots.
Cool. I'm
Uh,
back, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, brilliant. Lovely. And I guess that's probably the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Jart, you're going to be on deck, and then Denny after that. But first, it's a goblin's turn. Which little goblin is this? Hey, it's this goblin. This goblin, who is standing right in front of Graja, is going to attack. With a scimitar.
Okay.
12 to hit.
No, actually.
Hey.
Does not hit. Woo!
Beautiful. It strikes forward, but just as it's about to do so, it kind of reaches up and realizes that its bone bun is gone. And it's like, why would you do that? And it looks up at you with like big eyes and like a pouty mouth.
No.
Oh, it's so sad.
I'm
It
gonna
is
kill
going to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And it is going to run over here.
Oh.
Well, it'll go as far away as it can. Okay. Jart, now it's you. You see this little goblin go running past you.
Okay, I am going to move here. And I'm gonna punch them once.
Sure.
See how that goes.
You notice it has a particularly bad haircut. Like you're not really sure what its story is.
Let him be an example to the other goblins. I will cut your hair.
Let's take him out of his misery, his fashion misery. No, the first one doesn't hit.
Roger the barber.
Let's say
Oh, yes. Graja the barber.
doesn't hit, so I'm gonna try to hit him with my offhand. And the second one hits. So let's see if I can knock them down. So it's a 6 points of damage.
6. Hey, that's pretty decent. You just like punch it in the back of its head as it's trying to run away from you. Do you wear like any rings or anything?
No. Let's say yes.
Sure. What kind of rings do you wear?
Like simple metallic with the one bigger one with the logo of the order, just like so people
Insignia
recognize
ring.
me. Yeah. And the other ones are just like regular, not big silver ones.
As you pull your hand back, some of the rings have ripped out other pieces of his hair as you punched him in the back of the head. Like it's beginning to get a little bit like the Geneva Conventions might need to be invoked here. You guys are causing extreme indignity to these poor things. But you know, he's hurt and he cries out in pain and grabs his head.
And that's my turn.
Okay, brilliant. It is the bugbear's turn. Denny, you're going to be on deck. And the bugbear is going to... You notice for the first time, Graja, as he lumbers down these steps towards you, he pulls what you didn't notice before, is a large wooden, almost looks like a baseball bat, but on the end, instead of coming to like, like a rounded point, like a baseball bat, it expands and there are giant spikes coming out of all 4 sides of this morning star.
Oh,
And he strikes forward. Which die is he gonna strike with? Oh man, my rolls are really poopy. 8 does not hit you.
No, it does not. Sorry.
But he hisses in your face. He does not, his diet must be horrible. He has no sense of dental hygiene. And he just yells in your face, spittle coming out. Like for sure, even if your rage was about to burst, that would have kept you going. Denny, what are you up to?
Sorry, Denny was blowing his nose.
Yeah, sorry. My timing is awful.
Now my makeup's all fucked up, but that's fine. Don't even worry
It's
about
not. It looks great.
Okay, great. Okay, Denny would first of all like to sing a quick song to inspire his comrades.
Sure.
And I'd like to give
Is that a banjo?
Raja a bonus. Why is this not loading properly? Do it on here instead. One sec. My laptop is so laggy, it's ridiculous.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm building
Vandersoul's just
attention,
what is
baby.
that hauntingly beautiful sound?
Is that a banjolele?
You're
Wow.
caught, Whimsy,
Yeah,
and
except it's being strummed very poorly because she's still wet. So
it's this weird mix of like concern for the wolves, but also, kind of like when that one time when you were a kid and you just strayed way too far from home, Whimsy, and there was like this glowing almost like carnival in the far distance, and you could hear this music being played that was calling you to it. This has hints of that. This is kind of reminding you of the no-no zone for sure.
and after I've done my song, which by the way, Garaja gives you an inspiration die, so it's a 1d6. You can add it to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, whatever you prefer.
Okay, thank you very much.
And I would like to am I near any gerblins?
There is one if you like scramble over the rock a little bit.
Okay.
Jart seems to be pulling the hair of one. You're not sure what the whole story is. But you could, in what is becoming increasingly great style and fighting fashion, like we might have to homebrew a subclass here of like stabbing from above or below. That's a potential here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna scramble down
Sure.
the rock and go over and trying to attack the goblin with my rapier.
Okay, specifically, can you show me on the map where you would like to, on which side of this goblin you would like to scramble down? Does Denny have any formal swordsmanship training, soldier training? Did he grow up in a military family?
No, his parents were both tailors.
Okay.
And
What would be
he's
his
only really, like-
familiarity with battle tactics?
Denny has no familiarity with anything apart from making clothes.
Sure.
He has a rapier that he bought that's very fancy. He doesn't really know how to use it much, but
Sure.
he definitely would like to be a better swordsman.
Yeah. So I will leave it to you on which side of this rock you scrambled in.
Okay. For some reason, the D20 map is like showing me like the beginning of the thing where we were with the wolves. I don't know why.
Okay, I can try and redirect you. Sorry if that's moving everybody's. I'm sorry, Sarah. That's probably moving your screen around for the stream.
It's okay. It's still visible, so it's no worries.
Jenny, we're kind of up in the top right corner of this map.
Oh, I see. Okay.
and you are the blue tiefling that's on top of a rock.
Okay, I'd like to go on to the right-hand side, I guess, of the rock.
This way.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, roll your attack roll.
Okay. Ooh, a 19 plus some
Hey,
stuff.
that will hit.
Okay, where are you, rapier? Where's my D8? Okay, that's gonna be a 7.
Yeah, I mean, he only had 1 hit point left, so you absolutely just strike forward as he's like trying to grab his hair and like trying to figure out what's going on. You just strike and like get him right under the arm and like through the heart. Like it's a vicious kill. And I don't know how does Denny handle that?
Denny seems a little perplexed. Like the goblin stops moving and he looks at his rapier like, oh, that's what happens when I do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you pull it back, it's like covered in this black ichor and that's gross. And you definitely don't want to get that on your still drying banjolele, but
no, Denny's definitely going to wipe the rest of that off on the goblin's shirt so he doesn't get it on himself.
Makes a lot of sense to me. That works for me. We're going to go over to Viessa, who is going to run forward and talk to the chained man. And right? She's going to say, why do they have you? Who are you? And he's going to just, his head starts to droop. Like this has been he's clearly been hurt. He's in a lot of pain. He doesn't know whether whether Viessa and Thundersoul are friend or foe. And he just kind of drops his head forward. And she looks down into the pit and looks over at you, Thundersoul, and she says, well, I guess we'll have to clean this up. And she'll take a shot with her bow.
Good question.
Yeah.
This guy, the guy Sparta kicked off. I did 4 points of damage to him. Did he take any fall damage?
Was the D6 not for the fall damage?
I don't know. Was it?
That's what I was considering it. Was
okay.
Fall damage?
Because then that would be what, 7 damage?
Did your kick do damage?
Yep. 4 points.
Hey. Great.
That's my unarmed strike.
Okay.
Because I'm so beefy.
Yeah.
As an elf.
As an elf. I'm wiry.
Makes sense.
Very wiry.
So in that case, that guy got yeeted forward and splatted, like hitting his head and rolling limply down the side of the stairs. The other goblins are now trying to figure out what's going on because the wolves are coming through the door and this dude like seemingly threw himself off the stairs. That's weird.
That's what I was looking for.
Viessa is going to shoot this guy, but it doesn't hit. She's a bit concerned about the human man who's coming in and out of consciousness, and her aim is a little bit wide. I am rolling truly awful. However, it is a bunch of the goblins' turns. So
good.
Going back over to where Graja is, this one is going to try and attack. Oh, that was a natural one. So he does a certain amount of damage. Hey, he does 7 points of damage as he goes to strike forward to Graja. You don't understand what he's saying, but he is definitely yelling about how it is you did not have his friend's consent to change his haircut, and that is rude. And you're just going to come into their place uninvited and cut people's hair. Like, that's not okay. And he's so angry about it as he's like talking to you. He's like talking to you and admonishing you with his sword. He doesn't even realize like he's cut his boss several times.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he was a natural one.
Wow. Love
okay.
it. Love to see it.
So this one is going to shoot across a short bow at the wolf. Do you have your wolf stats, Amanda? I can pull them up really quick. Hey, I had my wolf stats. Look at that. No, that just barely does not hit. That 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do I have 4d20? I do. Let's see if any of the rest of them hit with their short bows. Yes, 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 no.
That's a lot of damage.
It is only 3d6 plus 6. Uh, 15 points of damage. As you're rounding the corner, Whimsy, you hear goblin yells, and you hear a distinct and alarming yelp of pain as one of the wolves dies.
Oh,
No.
no.
And just kind of falls
Ew.
to the ground.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you saw them all shoot. You saw 3 arrows pierce the
Can
hide
I
of this
reach?
wolf.
Am I allowed to rage?
Hey,
mean,
leave that to me.
You
That's
can rage in your soul.
I would like
can't-
to rage.
Soul
I can't
rage.
say for sure that that's not part of the wild magic table because I haven't really looked at it, but that would be pretty epic. Like, I feel like that's a very cool idea. Yes, Thunder Soul, you do see this.
Can I see the wolf?
You do see the wolf, yeah.
Okay.
Was that your whole question, or are you trying to
Yep.
think of something?
Nope. No, I'm just thinking something. Carry on.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. But that is all of them because they don't really know that Thunder Soul and Viesa are up there yet. So we come back up to the top. That's Graja.
Yes, indeed. So, I would like to, once again attack with my great axe, but what I would like to do is attack the bugbear there, and, I would like to almost, like, crouch and do
Yeah.
a very low horizontal strikes right along the kneecaps.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so...
So typically, I'll say this because I know that you're kind of new to D&D mechanics.
Very much so.
Typically, a called shot, like if you're trying to do something very specific like that, can add to the difficulty of making it. So if you're telling me that just for the flavor of it, then no worries. If you're telling me because you're trying to like sweep the leg and have an extra mechanic take place, like you want
Okay.
him to fall prone, then it adds to the difficulty.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that for potential flavor should the
Sure.
dice agree with me.
Okay.
Not a called shot in this case.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I
going
love
to
it.
roll to hit here with my great axe. Blam. 19.
Hey, I love this for you. Yes.
Ooh, me
absolutely.
too.
Okay.
Me too. Okay, and then I'm going to roll damage.
Okay. I just saw Denny's comment in the Twitch thread.
Oh, 12.
Hey, 12.
Oh, wait.
points.
Now, can I use my inspiration die to add to the damage?
Not damage, just the attack.
Okay, totally fine. No worries. Just checking. But yeah, so 12.
You strike down, and his armor, this bugbear's armor, would be super on fleek for like the Beyonce single ladies video. Like it is like a one-piece leotard kind of hide leather
Wow,
that is like
respect.
a corset. He's really filling himself with like the little straps, like the Celtic or Scottish leather straps, or like the Roman actually leather straps.
Oh yeah.
He's got, but obviously being a very proud part of the male spectrum, his corset is like an underbust corset, and he's wearing this like super amazing, would look great at Pride, shoulder piece of leather with like the strap that goes across his chest, like the sash style strap.
Denny was
and
impressed. Denny loves this outfit for him.
Oh, he definitely has spent some of the goblins' money on like a quality job here. This was delicately made for him.
That's a fan clack for Clark.
Oh, it's amazing. He is, and like his eyebrows have been like tweezed. Like he spends some time. on
Wow.
really like almost like the Fab Five were with him for a period of time because he knows what
Aw.
he's about, you know? And as you strike into his knee, it severs a couple of like the leather strap pieces. And he's super unhappy about that, almost to the point of ignoring the pain of snapping like the tendons behind his knee as you swing and then yank. And one of his legs goes completely limp. But he just kind of stands proudly on this other leg, and he's going to continue on. Is there anything else you can
Wow.
do?
No, that's gonna be my turn, but I feel satisfied and I feel somewhat sorry about this aesthetic. I love how aesthetics have become so important in this session. I really love to see it.
I mean, look, it's Halifax Pride, so we've been down to Pride several
Oh,
times.
nice.
Like, yeah.
Yay.
Whimsy. Sorry, I
Um,
didn't give you a clue that you're coming up. Whimsy, and then Thunder Soul, you're on deck.
Yeah. So Whimsy's charging around the corner because he heard
Absolutely.
his wolf cry out, and he is
Or boo-boos.
outraged. So he like rounds the corner,
Yep.
sees the wolf down, just launches himself past the other two,
Yep.
and I'm gonna say he stops there.
Okay, I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move you for a second just to move the wolf.
I'm not standing
Okay.
on him. And then Whimsy also doesn't realize anyone else is in there, and he's mad, and he is sad, and he's going to try to fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
And
go for
he
it.
has some anger.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
We are pack, my brother.
Absolutely.
Friendship.
Friendship. I swear to God, if it's a 1 again. Okay. +5. 15.
So you rolled a 10.
+5. But yeah, 10.
Okay. Can you were you aiming at like a specific goblin, or do you want 10 was kind of my DC for if you rolled like 10 or below, I was going to have you roll on the wild magic table. But because you rolled a 10 exactly, I'm going to leave this up to you. You can, because a 15 would hit. So you could hit a goblin or you could do wild magic. This is your character. I'm going to leave this in your hands.
I'm gonna say wild magic.
Okay,
just-
roll it.
Oh hell yeah.
On brand.
Let's play
I
dangerous.
support this.
Let's
I
do this.
support it.
You are just so consumed by your grief, by your concern. The water still drips off of you. You are in a state of mind, and the wild magic of your Fey Pass surges through you.
We're rolling. 85.
Okay.
Butterflies.
Your body
Oh no.
burns in a way, not that you can necessarily see it, but if the camera were there focused on you, in that same way that Jart burns bright with like embery coals through their veins when they are activating their powers, your body feels immensely hot, like when you accidentally like get a staple in yourself and you get that flash pain of heat. Like, have you ever had that? Like, you know, except for that flash pain stays, you are immune to fire damage for the next 10 minutes.
Wow.
Cool.
I mean, I feel like
Just
that would be
trying to-
more impressive if I wasn't a tiefling who is already kind of.
Now you
It's
can
the wild
like,
magic
the
thing.
entire room
Yeah,
on
wild
fire.
magic. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. But yeah.
Is
Alright.
there, do you have any bonus actions?
Not really, unfortunately.
Okay.
Bonus actions only if I'm 2-weapon fighting, which I'm not.
No, you are not. Okay, so I don't want you to feel like this is a wasted turn. We're gonna say that one of these, that this flash pain of heat, even for you, like as a tiefling, this is uncomfortable in this moment. And one of the eldritch darts does end up hitting. So roll me damage for one of the eldritch blasts, and we'll count that. Because I hate a wasted turn, and I don't want to convince you not to use the wild magic table in the future, because I love the chaotic element of it.
Me too. I only do have one dart though.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Roll your damage. We'll say half damage. How about that?
Okay, so 1 point of damage.
Hey,
Or,
you know what?
well, it would be 5 because I rolled a 2 and it's +3, so 2
Yeah,
points.
so 3 points of damage. Okay. Perfect. And this fiery dart shoots out, and it, unlike Eldritch Blast, which usually is like a more of an arcane style, this one actually creates little embers in this goblin's clothing, as it like starts to catch fire and burn away. And he's not happy about that. Good job.
Another outfit ruined.
Look, you guys
We're
are
immune to these goblins.
like the anti-queer eye here. This is bad. Thunder Soul.
Okay.
And then Jart, you're gonna be on deck.
What can I? Is there a chance to save the wolf?
I don't know. I guess it would probably take like somebody who could cast healing within a minute, right?
So theoretically, I can still.
If you can get to him, you could probably cast.
Well, Healing Word has a range of 60 feet, so
True.
I don't actually have to get to him per se.
Would Thunder Soul be interested in saving wolves?
We've kind of confused by the whole thing, and the goblins are shooting at the wolves, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Sure.
But he's a
But
bit
in a much
less
more real sense, you have limited spell slots, and your friend is also your friend.
true. So, and we got a lot of problems, and this random fire dude just came around the corner where the wolves were, and that's kind of cool. But I'm gonna basically come down and sort of do a sort of stepping jump to land amidst the goblins here,
Okay.
and sort of summoning, channeling, and sort of beckoning it the thunder back into my body.
Okay.
Land, superhero landing, punch the ground.
Yeah,
and
3-point landing. Totally.
Thunder wave.
Absolutely. Your like very best Black Widow 3-point land.
I'm gonna flick the head up.
And
because-
you flip your hair back, just adding insult to all of the bad haircuts that are happening here. Absolutely, that's what happened. Yeah, go ahead.
That is
Thunderwave.
a Constitution saving throw for
1, 2.
each creature within 15 feet of me.
I need another D20.
So yeah,
I'll go
crap.
too.
Crap.
And that would also include Sildar, would it not? I'm sorry, the human male.
Shouldn't, because he's 10 feet up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So anything
Sure.
basically on the ground floor gets smoked.
Okay, and is that
Sorry,
Whimsy?
Whimsy.
That's
That
Whimsy
is
as well.
Whimsy. Okay.
Constitution
Yeah.
save. I
Yep,
swear to
shit.
God, if you kill me.
And Constitution what?
It's a Constitution. I guess my spell DC,
DC?
which is
Yeah.
I don't know where.
If you click spells, it should be up there. Also,
There's
if you
one.
click it, it should tell you exactly what it.
Oh, it's 13.
Oh,
Okay, so
Yeah.
two of them fail, but 3 of them 17, 17, 14.
Ah.
So
I
they
also
take half
failed.
damage
Okay.
on success, and they're not pushed, but the failures get pushed 10 feet.
ow.
So cast it. Yes. They take. Wow.
Swear to God, if you killed me.
No.
You'll
3
be
points of damage
fine.
on a
Okay.
fail. And I guess half of that is 1 on a success.
Hey,
Uh,
you're warming up. You're getting
It
used
was
to
a
everything.
good idea.
The important thing is it looked
fuck.
good. It was very aesthetic.
It
And
looked
not
nice.
just did it look good, like no shade, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. That's for a second level character, that's okay damage for a spell. Like that's and you affected multiple creatures. Like
I mean,
no,
yes.
this is not awful for you.
It was less the 16 that I was hoping for.
Well, okay, that's fair. All right. Is there anything else you can do on this turn?
There is not. That was a full action spell.
And healing word is a bonus action. I'm just gonna point out there.
Yep. But I don't think I can. I need to do a cantrip full action and then a bonus action full spell.
Yeah.
I have always allowed healing word as a bonus action, regardless of what spell was cast.
Okay, then
But
hit the wolf with the healing word.
okay,
Because it seems or spare the dying. No, spare the dying. I need to touch.
Yeah.
Can
you do still have a little bit of movement.
I get past the? Yeah, I can still get. Oh, I still get an attack of opportunity from that one.
You
Oh, well.
would take 1, yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's move
Okay.
over here. So I'm in the range of the wolf.
All right. It is no, rolled a 2.
Woo. So basically, punch land, shockwave, and then kind of jump up, hustle over quick, do a sliding,
Yeah,
slide into a second,
absolutely.
and sort of spare the dying on the wolf.
Okay. So it is unconscious and stable, right? Spare the dying doesn't give 1 hit point, it just makes it unconscious and stable.
Yeah.
Okay. Whimsy, you hear at your feet, despite this fiery pain in you, you hear and you hear like a throaty but alive breath, and that's not nothing. As this strange man, this I don't want to lose the awesomeness of this moment. It's the first time you have seen this elven man with a palely blue complexion, not drow purpley blue. This is more just a super like somebody who drinks like colloidal silver, like just a blue tint to him, with these elongated ears, not full like Feywild elongated, but definitely fully elven. This creature comes sliding in, touching your wolf, and bringing it back to life. This, after after also you saw him do this 3-point landing, push these goblins back.
Also hit me.
Well, and also get you, but
Right.
look, beggars can't be choosers. This dude is kind of like a superhero.
Somehow, no. Okay.
Like that was an epic turn for sure. That was a cinematic turn. We love it.
No amount of spells. Okay.
Cool. The goblin, that goblin's dead. That is a dead goblin. He can come out of our turn order. Jart.
Okay, I have a question, and is
Yes.
can I fit through here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you
George-
trying to go up the steps and into that other room?
I just want to stop here on the steps.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You can.
So George's gonna kind of like run and jump a little bit to like land on the stairs.
Not
turn
even a problem
around.
for a dope monk. Like easy.
She's gonna turn around and it's gonna try to kick the bugbear on the head.
Okay.
Whoa.
And you're gonna make this attack with advantage because Graja is flanking him.
Yeah. It's an at 20.
Yes, let's go. Yes, Jart.
Ow.
Jart.
So let's roll this.
So it's up to you. You can roll double the dice, or you can double whatever dice you roll, whatever you'd like to do there.
I rolled 2 dice and they were both a 3. So
Hey.
so it's a 9 points of damage.
Oh, you rolled 2. Okay, I'm with you. 9 points of damage, absolutely. Which is more than he had. So my question for you, Jart, is how do you want to do this?
Yeah, George is gonna go and jump and it's gonna like do the round kick to the head and it's just gonna like ring him and the head moves like side to side and it's just gonna like plop to the ground.
As you go running up, you see Graja lining up for this low shot, which is perfect because you need to somehow get over and above. And you go and do like this super awesome crouching tiger thing where you take a jump, land on Graja's axe, flip over the bugbear coming onto the other side, and just full on like donkey kick this dude in the head after he takes this buckle to the knee. And he goes floundering forward. You happen to angle it just perfectly that he drops hard on the side of Graja.
Perfect. My camera turned off. I'm gonna fix it after this, but
It's okay.
after I do that, I'm gonna shout to Danny, help Whimsy, and I'm gonna with my second attack try to hit the goblin.
Sure.
So it hits. Oh, give me a 4. No, it's another 3, so it's 6 points of damage to the goblin.
Awesome. Goblin killing machine. This goblin has been chastising Graja with his sword. And you do this, like you land, kick backwards at Clark the bugbear, getting him in the head, and then sweep your leg around, like kicking this dude in the ear. Like, when like you see a teen, like a young, like middle schooler's first fist fight, and they're not quite sure how to do it, and they try to do like a roundhouse and they just get somebody straight in the ear, like that kind of pain. That's kind of what you're doing with your foot. Like you smack him full on in the ear. And the tubes that he needed for swimming when he was a kid, like come popping out because that's not nice.
Wow.
And he has his bell fully rung. All right, well,
that's my turn.
Is dead. Denny.
All right. Denny is going to book it out of here and with a quick good luck. to the two in the room and then go and track down Whimsy and see what's going on over there.
Okay, so with your full, how much movement do you get?
That's a good question. I think it's 30 feet. What is my speed? Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, so you can get, I'm not sure if you can see the end of where my pink arrow is up there where it says 60 feet.
Okay.
Just at the end of the bridge, you step in something, but like there's nothing there. So you're not sure what it was, but like it's like warm on your boot. That's weird and gross. You're gonna need to clean that later.
Yep.
And you make it all the way up and around. And what you see is Whimsy, and he is glowing like ember hot glowing and illuminating this cave. And you see one of the wolves laying down peacefully at his side but breathing, and you see the other two like snapping and snarling as Whimsy is leading his pack into glorious battle.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus actions?
It's nothing I can really do right now. So I'll just stand there and survey the scene and try and figure out what my next move is going to be. And look at this new guy and be all like, yo, what the?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah. Beautiful. Viessa is going to shoot 2 arrows. Wow, with these rolls. Okay, well, one of them hits. So this dude is going to take
Blocked.
yeah, more than he has in damage because she's a high level NPC. One of the goblins goes down. Thundersoul, not that you're looking, Whimsy, you might see this from where you are. Another elf steps out onto the edge of this, like there's like a stage area, and you see as she pulls back her bow, this arc of energy comes off of it. This lightning energy shoots off as she shoots her bow. And as it strikes one of the goblins, it almost like behaves like a taser, and the goblin kind of like shakes for a minute before falling to the ground. And then it is the other goblins' turns. Graja, you're going to be on deck, and then Whimsy after that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them have short bows.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
One.
It can't possibly hit you twice.
2 of them can only see Thunder Soul.
This deja vu. Wait, this is bad.
Oh no.
Hey, finally those dice turn out when it's time to
No.
kill Mike. I don't know what to
No.
tell you about that.
No.
I haven't hit anything all night. That was a natural 20 and a 16, and they get a +4 on those. This one is gonna attack Whimsy. That's a 19 +4, and this one's gonna attack Viessa. That's a 10, which doesn't hit her. Okay, so damage here. 2d6 +4. How many hit points you got there, Thunder Soul?
A lot more than I had last time.
Hey.
Ooh.
Let's find it here. Where is it?
That's important.
Where are they? Where are the hit points?
What did I get?
20.
Up at the top right of the sheet.
I'm at 20.
Okay, well, good, because you're going to take 11 hit points of damage from one of the arrows and 4 from the other one. So 15 total hit points.
What about Whimsy? How much did I take?
Whimsy is going to take
I have less than 20.
4 hit points of damage because it wasn't a natural 20.
I can soak that. You're good. Not feeling too happy, but
And that's the goblins. So Graja, you're up.
Yes, indeed. So
And then Whimsy, you're on deck.
I would like to ask a question about weapons. So, I have like thrown weapons. Do I have to throw them? Can I use them just?
What are they?
So I have a hand axe.
So a hand axe you definitely can just use as a weapon. I think the key here is in the weapon description. It will say finesse, which I think means it can be used as both a thrown and is it light? What is it? Because like daggers and hand axes have the same property.
Sure, it's light, but it does not say finesse.
Finesse might be that you can use it as either dex or strength.
Yeah.
For sure, I know that like hand axes and daggers, you can throw, but you can also just swipe with them. So
that's kind of what I'm trying to.
Yeah. Use your hand axe if you'd like to.
Yeah. It's
cool.
Light or thrown.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was like only that or one or the other, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do is kind of with one hand on my great axe, like get out one of my hand axes, and I just want to come down on this other goblin, basically.
Absolutely. Roll it.
Okay, so I am rolling for
and do you have
hand axe.
Yeah.
I do still have inspiration.
You do, yeah. You can add it to this. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Plus the hand axe bonus. What?
There. It said hand axe to hit. It was 7 plus 7.
Oh, okay. So it was a 14. Yeah, you're gonna want to use your inspiration die.
I thought so.
Wait. I'm sorry. Yes, you are. Use your inspiration die.
Okay, so I roll 1d6.
Correct.
All right, here I go. And add it. Yep. Here we go. 15.
Hey, 15's the armor class, so that hits.
That's what I thought. Okay, so here I am rolling for damage. Now, this is something I don't think I put together earlier. When I'm in a rage, I get +2 to strength.
Yep.
Weapons.
Yes.
Is a hand axe that?
Yeah.
Okay, I have not been adding that. I didn't put it together until now. That's fine. No worries. That's just me.
This is why we start at level 1 too. Like
so I can learn this, right?
Yeah. That's why we play this.
Yeah, totally. So I'm going to roll my hand axe damage, and then I will add 2 to that.
Yes.
And
okay,
strength.
so yes, so that is 2 plus 5 is 7. And then plus another, is that plus another 2? Yes.
So
Mike is shaking his head. So then that's 9.
Okay. Goblins only have 7 hit points to begin with, and this one only had 1 left.
Your bonus is enough to kill him.
Okay, great.
As he is like admonishing you, and then he gets kicked in the side of the head, you take your hand axe and do like this maneuver and swipe his sword, his scimitar out of his hand and come down, like chopping him down into the neck collarbone area, almost like with his own scimitar. Like you hook his scimitar and bring it back down on himself with his own weapon.
Oh yeah.
And he dies. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Would you like to use your movement?
Yes, I would. I would like to move.
Jart, do you have night vision?
Yeah.
Oh,
I also do.
Oh, well, then as the moment kind of settles and there's no goblins, bugbears directly in front of you, both sets of your eyes drift up into this other like cave area. You do notice there is a wolf on a chain who is like snarling and straining and trying to get to somewhere. Maybe you, maybe the bugbear, maybe the other wolves. You're not sure what the story is here. He's wearing a collar with a name tag on it. The other wolves did not have that. This one is a named wolf.
That's special. I am going to then move I was here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna be right here.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I could make it next to the wolf, but I'm remembering that they specifically don't like me in particular for some reason. So I'm hesitant to like. So I'm basically what I would like to do is just stay there in this
Sure.
square so that like Jart can kind of come up with me to like assess the situation.
Sure.
Um,
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Here we go. Um, Here we go. That's a 19, baby.
Hey, you know what you notice? Piles and piles of packages, crates, barrels, sacks, chests, paintings. Um, these guys have been ambushing people on the road for not an insignificant amount of time, and this seems to be where all of the goods are stored.
Oh yeah, I got that sweet loot horde, baby.
Yeah.
And I am going to, as my bonus action, end my rage.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that will be my turn.
That is your turn. Whimsy.
Whimsy is relieved that his other wolf is at least alive, if not conscious or particularly happy. He also realizes there's people here now, so he's gonna not use any more magic.
Okay.
Because now he's all self-conscious.
Sure.
Also, because it hasn't worked too well the last couple times.
Fair. You did take that one dude out. Like there was only goo left.
Yeah, but he's like, that's not what that was supposed to be.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a little cautious. He sort of goes to it. He's like, nah, and he whips out the staff. Okay. So he's gonna whack that guy with the quarterstaff.
Okay, so you're gonna have to move up a little bit to do that. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Where'd they go? And I will smack him with that. Because that's definitely how I hit all these people.
Yeah, and Thundersoul, you're on deck.
I've never seen a magic in my life. What, this glowing nonsense? That's just a hellish rebuke building up. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
Oh man, that's gonna suck.
That does suck. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit.
What is it?
That is a 13.
13 just does not. As you're kind of in that just split second of hesitancy of, no, I can't use my magic. There's people watching, a little bit of performance anxiety. You go to strike forward with your staff and you do kind of knock him, but it's like with a wiffle ball bat, it doesn't do any damage. But he knows that you're there.
Well, good. It's just what I want.
You have his attention.
Hello.
Do you have any bonus actions? Anything else you'd like to do?
I do not, and I don't want to risk drawing his attack trying to bail.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look intimidating.
Thundersoul.
As I'm glowing.
Can I cast a Cure Wounds in melee?
Sure. Yeah, that's the only way you can cast it. It's a touch action.
Yeah, but it's another opportunity attack, isn't it?
You play that way, which annoys the living daylights out of me because I have never played that way. And I didn't know that until I got whacked the first time. I don't play that way.
Okay.
So
that's all I need to know.
I mean, yeah, because I think there is a very specific feat. I don't know. I don't play that way. That's not my caster. That's not my homebrew rule.
Okay. Then
Whimsy, give me an intimidation check. Just because you said you're trying to look intimidating. Go ahead, Mike. Do what you're going to do.
No, that's
It's
right.
not gonna affect. I'm sure it won't have any effect on what you're doing. It's fine.
Surrounded by wolves and glowing while looking like
Yeah.
a demon. So
Absolutely.
it's not working too well for me though.
What was it?
So that was a 5.
Was it a natural 1?
It was a natural 2.
Oh, well, that's 100% better than a natural 1. That's okay. Thundersoul, what are you up to?
Just having a quick look at one action. Okay.
Yeah. Jart, you're going to be next. Then
Everything
Denny
within
after that.
5 feet of me. Okay, none of them there. Okay. I can't hit that now because Whimsy's directly in the line of fire. So I'm going to move over to the other side of the goblin. Use
Yep.
some bit of tactics. Going to heal myself
Sure.
for. Where'd it go? There it is. For an amazing 6 hit points.
Hey, look, 6 hit points is the difference between life and death
Now, yes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to basically sort of keep channeling the sort of the sparking energy that I've summoned to heal myself, sort of thing.
Okay.
And I've sort of moved aside to get a good sort of almost to back up towards the stairs to kind of get a good sense of where everybody is. And while that goblin is distracted by Whimsy, I'm going to put my hand on the back of his head and shocking grasp him.
Sure. Give it. Is Shocking Grasp
Cantrip.
Oh, fantastic.
Wait, no. Oh, no, it's not a bonus. No, can't do that. All right.
Just grab the back of his head and just gently caress, just like, hey, buddy.
Pull them
I
by
will
their
then
hair.
basically
Fuck up
patient
his hair.
defense?
We have a theme.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah.
like a no.
Yeah.
Oh, his pigtail.
Yeah, noogie,
Ruffles.
noogie.
Ruffle his hair. Ruffle his hair. Yeah, no, so I will take up, I guess, a defensive position-ish.
Sure.
Being ready to drop a shield spell.
Okay. Absolutely, you can do that. Fantastic. Jart, what are you up to?
I can still hear combat. Probably like the echoes of
Faintly, yes.
combat.
Yeah. You definitely
Uh,
still hear the wolves snarling coming from somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Graja, we're gonna deal with that wolf in a minute. And I'm gonna start running. So 30, and I'm gonna dash 10, 15. So I'm
Are
gonna
you
be
using
around here.
Step of the Wind?
No, I
Yeah.
don't have key points, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna do a regular dash.
Sure.
And end up here trying to reach everyone.
Okay. And as you draw closer, you do hear more sounds of battle. You hear the snarling of wolves. You can hear goblins yelling in anger. Yeah. Denny.
All right. I see that the wolves are in front of me. So I'm going to try and feel like gentlemen and just kind of meander past them and head to Whimsy.
Okay.
And I'm going to run over and be like, this is a new look. I like it a lot. It really brings out your eyes. High five. And I'm assuming Denny's not going to, or Whimsy's not going to leave Denny hanging because that would be incredibly rude.
No, high five
and
is a
so-
free action.
When we high five, I'm going to cast Heroism, which,
Beautiful.
oops, didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. So Heroism imbues Whimsy with bravery. Not that you weren't brave before, honey, don't worry. Until the spell ends, creature is immune to being frightened and also gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the
Nice.
beginning of each of their turns. So it's 4 points of healing for you. You're welcome.
Hey,
The crispest of high fives.
lovely, lovely.
Nice.
Perfect. Viessa. You know what? I just realized I haven't been playing the wolves. The wolves
Yeah,
have
where are
not
they
been
doing?
initiative.
I thought they couldn't get through
They
the door.
can't really get through the door. They're snarling
I thought that
very
was
upset.
strategic because they couldn't get through.
No, I totally forgot. They were going to keep trying to break down the door. I totally forgot. Anyway, it is Viessa's turn. She is going to loose another arrow at the dude. Hey, that will finally hit. Hey, that's 12 points of damage.
Holy balls.
That dude goes right down. I know I rolled really low for her damage. She's gonna text me later and be very upset. She's a real player. She's in my Saturday night home game, and
Nice.
she's about, I want to say she's 13, and she loves that her character exists in this other world.
Well, we
so
thank her for her contributions to this game.
she can't
Saved
watch
my
this
butt.
because we have been swearing, but
Yeah,
I will
that's
let her know.
fair. Well,
Um,
please pass along Graja Rage Rock's thanks.
Absolutely will do so. Okay, so it is now the remaining 3 goblins' turn. These two, this
And I
one's
can
gonna
run.
take a shot at Denny. 12?
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit. This one, we're just gonna share the love. This one will take a shot at Thunder Soul. That's, I don't understand why the dice let me hit you
Oh
and
my
only
god.
you,
No.
but that was a non-natural 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And this one will,
What is my armor class? 14.
nobody here speaks Goblin?
Nope. I don't think so anyway.
I guess one of the languages I
Nope.
don't. No.
I do not.
One of them yells something that's distinctive, not just like the kind of, hype up yelling that happens during battle. You guys pick out the sound of something distinctive being yelled, and one of them sinks an arrow into the human male that had been chained. And Thunder Soul takes only 4 points of damage. But the human male, his head slumps forward as the life leaves his body. Can the wolves break through? Especially now that their tiefling is in there. 2 of them give a great thundering batter to the cave structure, and some of the loose rocks start to fall down as they're trying to squeeze through that door. Graja.
Okay. So I admit I'm a little torn because I feel like everyone is very, very far away from me.
Yep.
And then it's just me and this dog, or wolf, which will not probably vibe with me whatsoever.
Only one way to find out.
You know what? Okay. Graja is, I'm no longer in a rage. I'm going to go ahead and just approach this dog or a wolf, and you said that the wolf is tied to a post?
Yep, it is chained up.
Okay.
As you get closer, I will give you this for free.
Okay.
As you get closer, it is whining and straining, and it's not trying to get you. It is trying to get past you.
Okay, I want to set this good wolf free.
Okay.
How
You,
does
it's
that
not,
look mechanically?
it's, I'm going to let you do it. It's not difficult to
Okay.
do. You can, like, now that you're not in your rage,
Yeah.
you just kind of look down and it's just like a chain that's dropped over like a stake in the ground. And as you lift the chain up, are you holding the chain or do you let go of the chain?
I'm just gonna let go of the chain.
Um, Ripper, the pupper, Ripper, his name is
Ripper!
Ripper, runs over to the
Go.
bugbear and starts like licking his face, trying to wake him up.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
Damn it!
Oh Lord.
Oh,
No.
my heart.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh,
Why are you doing this? Oh no.
Are
Well,
we the
you know,
daddies?
hey, this is the way it goes.
He was probably,
This is the
it's
way.
like a Stockholm syndrome. Like,
This is the way.
Exactly. And I listen, all I want to do is to have Whimsy unite with Ripper. That is my aim. So I figured I'd just let him have at it. I don't think there is anything else I can do on my turn because
John Wick in reverse. That is so
reverse John Wick. Reverse John Wick. No,
That's what Amanda just said. John Wick in reverse. That is
So
so
smart.
crushing. Okay, go ahead.
it hurts. It hurts. I already moved, so I can't move more, right?
I mean, no, you can finish your movement. Like you have
Okay, because I
30.
think I went 10. Yeah.
Yeah, you have 30 feet in any order of
Oh,
action,
okay.
bonus action, movement.
Oh, cool.
You get those
cool.
30 feet no matter what.
Okay, so I moved 10, so then I am going to go back the way I came. So that is
Okay.
going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I imagine that I do give Graja does give a sympathetic look to Ripper, but she doesn't like interfere with what he's doing and just lets him do his own thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for me.
Graja has like the TikTok sound moment of like, am I the drama? Are we the
Scarlet Envy, yes, from Drag Race. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm
Yeah.
the villain. Am I the
Yes,
drama?
that is. First off, Steve, we're gonna need to get that uploaded to our Vancouver by Night TikTok immediately. We need
Oh my
this.
God! Yes,
We need
yes,
this.
yes, yes.
We need
the
this.
whole scene with the
Love
audio.
it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Okay, fantastic. Whimsy and then Thunder Soul is on deck.
All right. Well, Whimsy's still having a bad day and a hard time taking out this one goblin.
But
He's
now you
tried-
get to roll with advantage because he is flanked.
And don't forget, you get another 4 points of healing, Amanda.
At the start of your turn.
Ooh, another 4 points.
Are those
It just
10
keeps
healing
happening?
points, Denny?
I'm
Or
so
just
sorry.
temporary hit
Are,
points.
what spell is that? Is that temp healing points?
Heroism.
Yeah, it's heroism. So at the end of combat, they disappear.
All right, but I get another 4 points each
Yeah.
turn.
I think
Every
it's-
turn, at the beginning of every turn, you get 4 points.
So it stacks.
I'm pretty
Nice.
sure that's
Cool.
what I'm reading.
I'm getting more heroic by the moment. All right.
The room is only so big. Can't handle that
So
much.
temp hit points don't actually stack. So those
Oh.
4 hit points erase. So like say Whimsy gets hit for 3, he goes back up to 4 at the
Oh, I
start of
see.
his next turn.
That's cool.
Okay.
Temp hit points don't stack. So like after 5
Okay.
rounds, he wouldn't have like 20 extra hit points.
That'd be
Gotcha.
awesome.
That would be awesome, but that's not a first level spell. For
Fair.
sure. That is a much higher level spell, which I am open to homebrewing. It is not a first level spell.
Okay, fair enough.
So you just reset for temp hit points at the start of each of your turns for 1 minute or until the spell ends.
Why am I rolling like absolute garbage?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2, so 6 total.
And those were with your attack, your weapon?
Yeah.
And you rolled at advantage?
Oh no, that wasn't advantage. All right.
Yeah, you get advantage. You're flanking.
Gotcha, boo.
Oh,
All right. Let's see if we
the
can do
eye
better.
candy saves the day.
Yeah.
Not much better, but it's a little better. Don't think it hits though. Come on. 13 again.
Hey,
I hate
13.
to see my life.
Um,
You started
know,
hitting and now I can't.
as your attention keeps going back to like, but is the wolf going to be okay? Like, I want my pack here. You're just kind of, you've got a lot. Look, it has been a rough couple of days for Whimsy. Camping outside is not the best. Like, you're not getting great sleep. Your friend died like hours ago. Your wolf almost died. There's strangers, there's goblins everywhere. It smells so bad in here. Yeah, Whimsy is not living his best life in this moment. This is not where Whimsy shines. Give Whimsy a tavern and Whimsy owns the night. This is not that setting, right? Thunder Soul, and then Jart, you're on deck.
Okay. Shit. Did I see the human dude get shot with arrows?
I don't know, did you?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. Did I? Is there a way?
Is your attention on scanning the room, or is your attention
Probably
on
not.
this
My
goblin?
attention's on the goblins. Let's
There
be
you
fair. All right. So I'm gonna lightning lure this guy.
I don't know, Steve, I don't know what this means. Amanda, maybe you know what this means. Whimsy is a Toreador.
It's a Grand Theft Auto reference.
No,
Sure.
it's a Vampire the Masquerade reference.
I did understand which
Yes.
game it came from. I don't understand the context, but
Yeah, I
Artsy-
was trying to
artsy
figure
fonts.
that out.
I've never
Okay,
played
yeah.
Vampire.
there you go.
Artsy
Steve, you're gonna
fonts.
have to run a starter game just for me and Amanda.
I like it.
Lashing out at creature of your choice within 15 feet. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw. I guess DC 13 again. Or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
No, it does not. It rolled a 2.
And he takes a D8 damage when he gets within 5 feet of me.
Which one?
The farthest one.
Okay.
The leftmost.
And he gets pulled to you?
He gets pulled within 5 feet of me, and he takes a D8 damage when he does.
Sure.
Which in this case is 5.
5. That's more hit points than he had.
Excellent.
Oh.
So Thundersoul claps his hands together, and lightning arcs from his fingers, grabbing hold of the guy and yanks him, completely tethering towards him. And when he gets close enough, he basically sort of just catches him and just what's the word? What's the defibrillator shocks him.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Pow!
Just
Paddle
like,
shot.
yeah, absolutely. 50 cc stat. I don't know that that's how you do that. Crystal will tell me later. No, joules, right? They measure in joules. It's electricity. That's what it is. No need to correct me, the internet. I got this. Undersoul totally just shocks this guy right out of his life and into the next. Beautiful. Anything else you can do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Jart.
I'm gonna try to make it there. Try being the keyword. Yeah.
What's your movement?
It's 30. So
yeah, you know what? I will let you get here in front of the wolves. I'll let you like sneak past the wolves as
Your
you're
movement 40 now?
rounding this corner.
Not
yeah,
yet.
isn't your movement 40?
Oh yeah, it's 40.
Yeah,
I forgot.
thought that was the
Nope,
case.
monk shit.
We
Oh,
will let you
nice.
get right up on. You come like skidding underneath as Whimsy and Denny are giving each other a high five, you come like sliding underneath them, like you're sliding into home base, and you are right there next to a goblin.
Punch the
Okay.
goblin.
No, but since the goblin has like 3 people on him, I'm gonna focus on this one.
Sure.
And I'm gonna throw a punch to the air, and a flame comes out of the punch.
Nice.
What?
I am going to try to produce flame on them.
Our like entire team minus Graja is on fuego. Like, I think all of you guys have flame. We need to get Graja a flame
I need a
blade or something.
flame axe. Flame
That's
axe.
right.
Get me one of those. Set me up.
But I don't hit. It's an 11.
11 doesn't.
So cool intentions where it probably like hits the wall next to their head. And I'm like, and that's my turn.
Okay. That's a pretty good turn. You made a lot of distance and you got to do something. Denny, what would you like to do?
All right. Denny would like to stab someone, I think.
Sure. There's a guy right there.
Someone, you know, he's not picky. All right, I'm gonna roll 14.
You can roll with advantage. This dude is. You guys are
You're
like
surrounded.
a
Natty 20.
Who did we
What?
lose? Did we just lose Graja?
Yeah, we lost. No, not me.
No, Najra. We lost Najra out of the call.
Yeah.
We'll wait a moment for this dope natty 20.
Is it a
Yeah,
nat
and then
20?
Nat 20, baby.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, I'm gonna fix the boxes here.
Now, kind of like being split in half.
Back. Zoom crashed.
Okay, that's okay. You're back. That's all that matters. So Denny just rolled a nat 20. So
Black.
as you go ahead and roll your damage.
Should just do 8. 7.
You go to strike forward, and as you do, you kind of clip the goblin on his armor, and your sword, you're still learning how to maneuver this. It looks really pretty, but it's like one of the ones maybe that was supposed to be like on a wall,
Probably.
not necessarily a combat one, and it kind of goes flying through the air after you stab this guy. Like you slice him, it goes flying through the air and pins the other goblin to the wall, killing both of them.
Denny's going to be like, yep, that's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
I'm very good at this.
Just a master fighter. So brilliant. And you guys, that is the end of combat because you guys have killed everything with the exception of Ripper. We can decide what to do with him next week.
No.
Reunite him with
Sorry.
his brothers.
I tried to do right by him. I did.
And how like fortuitous that this was also the end of our time together this week. So we will pick up next week in the aftermath with these 2 weird elves. One of them who is drinking like maybe some kind of like redneck medicine to
Pass the
we're not really sure what's going on with him. Whimsy is glowing embers red. And Jart's like, hey, that's my thing. So, maybe there's some tension. I'm not really sure. Graja is increasingly concerned that maybe you're the bad guys.
Yep.
So
A lot of concern from the one who was like killing our captives earlier.
It's just a slight
now there's a
buzzing at the
dog
back of
involved.
my mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
now there is a dog involved. That's a fact.
So excellent game, you guys. I had a lot of fun. Let's go around and you guys can talk about any projects or other things that you've got going on. We'll start the opposite way. So we'll start with Najra.
Well, thank you everyone for being here. I'm Najra. You can find me as Najra Creations on Instagram. I'm a professional cosmaker, so if you need anything, hit me up.
Awesome. And don't like sleep on it. Like go follow her on Twitter because her stuff is incredible. I've just found something that I'm going to be commissioning. So I'm super stoked.
Nice.
Amanda.
I don't have anything going on. I mostly just play Whimsy, and that is really all I do.
I mean,
I do very little in life.
wild magic whimsy though. There's no shade there. That's epic. Love it, love it. Okay, Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I played Graja. You can find me on Twitter at MC Diabetes. I'm a creative partner at Martlet Games, so I'd appreciate if you gave a follow to the Twitch and YouTube and Twitter of Martlet Games. We have several shows in production, mainly Vampire the Masquerade. We do love that here on the Vancouver by Night channel, and we also love it at Martlet Games. So we have really good. I have a really great wig, so you're gonna have to pop by the Onyx Path channel when that comes out. That's starting production. I was the storyteller for a period Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition chronicle called London's Bleeding. You can see the entire first season in its entirety at your convenience on the Martlet Games YouTube. It's my first outing as a storyteller. I'm really, really proud of what we did there. So yeah, if you're looking for a little period piece, historical drama, darling, go and check it out. And I will see everybody next time.
Lovely. Thank you. Mike.
Hi, Mike, he, him. Played Sangane, Thundersoul, Velen, also he, him. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram or CDN Captain America on Twitter. I play here on Sundays. And it's a fantastic game with these fantastic people. 2 p.m. PST. I play in the Saturday Takeover along with Sarah. In the Delve into Dark Vampire the Masquerade Delve into Darkness Vancouver by Night game at noon PST on this very channel, and also on this very channel on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. PST. I am the Dungeon Master for a group of would-be heroes. That's about it for now. There's other things in the works, but I can't tell you yet.
I just would like to remind Mike in this moment that I was very kind to him during this entire session because my character is about to die on. That's not the reason I was very kind, but I just want to remind him that that's an option.
That I lived
as a DM.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an option. Okay,
Yeah.
Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. You can find me on Instagram at I'm Poppy Fields. There's also an account for the stupid cats that I own if you care about them, field.cats. Yeah, I don't do much, just like Whimsy. I'm here for a party. So this takes up all my time.
I love it. And I am so glad to have you guys at my table. Thank you again for letting me be your DM. I am Sarah, she, her. I play the Dungeon Master, Agent of Chaos, and I also play here at Vancouver by Night on Tuesdays for the Would Be Heroes game. I play a cleric who is currently in the coils of a giant undead snake who resisted her channel divinity after she sent the rest of the crew running past them. So that might not be super. So you should check that out Tuesday night. And I would really love some follows on Twitter if you can at SMoreAD. And we have Vampire Takeover here on the channel. Thank you, Vancouver by Night, for hosting us. We have the Vampire Takeover on Saturdays. We have a Changeling game on Wednesdays. There's some other projects that have been referred to and are in the works. And if you donate enough on Patreon, Amanda and I will have to play in a Vampire the Masquerade game. I think we've decided tonight. So there you go. And thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.